we're about halfway done recording our new record. Me and Paul just had to kind of rush a bit to get a lot of the guitar stuff done before we came out here, but it sounded great. We're really excited with the material and how everything's coming out sound-wise too. We got a plethora of PRS stuff to use. Using some of the, we're using the Archon, and we've got a 2-channel combo, kind of like this one, that we're using, and we've got a 12-string, the custom 2212. I've got several of my 24 Floyds. We're using, I actually just got a single cut, the S2 single cut standard seafoam green, and they put the new, I think they're called 5815s, their newest pickup, which are killer. We're using that a lot too, so we just wanted to make sure we could get as many different tones as, because we're kind of all over the place all the time, so it's coming out really well though. PRS pretty much nails it, I mean, you can go pick any guitar off the wall and it's going to be what you're looking for, but I've always been a fan of Floyd Rose. So back in, I guess it was about '09, they built me my first one with a Floyd, custom 24 with a Floyd, and it was just perfect feeling, for them at that point to not have a guitar in production like that, it just felt too good, I was like, couldn't believe it. So just over the years, I've had different ones built, and they're all pretty much the same, they're all awesome, and we started discussing, the signature thing a while back, and it kind of, once it came into play, I had a guitar that was very similar to this one, pretty much the same color, just different top, a few different features. And it was my main for probably 2.5 years, and once the opportunity to do the SIG model came along, I just kind of figured that would be the best thing to do, would just be to kind of copy that, but just fix a few things, change a few things, and they nailed it, It's my favorite guitar. It's the one I play all the time on stage, and it's just killer, I'm really into the color. I prefer satin guitars, even if I have a gloss guitar, most of the time the neck will still be satin. You just, like when you're sweating, it's not quite as sticky. It's always pretty smooth. All the headstocks match the body. We got the DiMarzio set in here, got the telly knobs, the black hardware. That's pretty much it, man. It was a very easy process, They know what I like, and I just kind of told them like the way I wanted it to look, And the only difference in this guitar and the one I was playing for a while is the body wood. This is mahogany, and for the last several years before this guy, I had Obici backwood. It's a really like a feather light. I think it's a African wood, but it's super, super light. 'Cause I had a back injury, and just holding any guitar that was normal weight was still a bit much for me, But now that I'm fine, I noticed that there's quite a difference in tonality with backwoods, and mahogany is pretty rich and thick, and in my band, my other guitar player his tone's pretty bright, mine's pretty dark, so with the satin and the mahogany, it kind of gives you a really dark, nice, like rich tone. So that's why this is what it is. A long time ago, we used active pickups, and they were just a bit brittle for me, because we do so many different genres, in one song. I needed the ability to be able to have like really nice, clean, really nice lead stuff, a chunky low end, but where you can still hear all the notes, just something clear, and like articulate. And these do pretty well, it's surprising when you put them in this guitar how nice it just fits, So you can get any kind of tone out of these. They split especially nice. If you want like a nice kind of, I don't want to say country tone, but you know, like just a real clear, snappy, clean, you can get that.